Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome back to Homeseek, where we're continuing our first playthrough of the game, doing it chapter by chapter, and we are still in part 2, chapter 2. I'm not going to say things are looking better, because I'm sure they will go bad very soon, but we are still alive. Yeah, that's all I can say. We're still alive. So let's just move on and see if we remain alive by the end of the video. All right. What do we got? Oh, something has depleted. That would be our berries. Yay! Now, we have no other food supply. Actually, when I think back, was there a farm over here? Did I build on top of a farm? I probably did. I don't know. Well, we have to max this out. And I got nothing else. I can't afford to take all this down. Did it have a farm there? I can't even test. Not that I want to build one. I just want to see. Now, the problem is, does it grayed out because I built stuff on it? But wouldn't it have warned me? Oh, I don't know. I have a feeling that there isn't, but I could be wrong. There could have been a farm there. I mean, it should have stopped me, but... So if we only have one farm, what are we going to do? Bad planning on my part? Yeah, that's possible. That I needed to have this done before anything else. Luxury apartment. Half of our camp might easily be squeezed within the perimeters of this house's grounds. It is hard to justify that a small percentage of people should have enjoyed so much wealth and luxury when the majority of the planet struggled and starved. As soon as we leap the security wall that surrounds the abode, it's clear that someone of vast wealth once lived here. The gardens have fallen into ruin, but we still note the sprinkler systems installed with bitterness. We hear a noise from the garage and freeze in our tracks. What should we do? Call out, approach with stealth. Call out. We announce our presence, stating that we mean no harm. Someone's died from water contamination. A mule is died. Patrick died from damage? Wait, what happened? Doesn't say. He just died. A group of... Oh my god, here we go. Now it's all turning to crap. Citizens died by water contamination. An expedition has died during the last event. A mule has died. Well, that must have been the mule he had. Yeah, the expedition party's been completely wiped out, and a group of hunters have failed to hunt down a goat. Okay. So we lost all our expedition people. Alright, I'm going to put that there. Now, can this connect straight to there? It can. We also need an Archimedes screw. So, I don't get what's going to happen here. We've got no food. Alright, well, the other well's gone now. So, That's bad. That's very bad. We have no water stored there. Well, we can with this waka still, but that's it. Yeah. Yeah, right. We need that. We're gonna build that to there. And as I said, we have no food. Sharpened sticks. With the potential threat of monstrous animals in mind with oh, that's the advanced. Okay. Right. That's good. Hang on. I didn't mean to do... So, I guess we would upgrade that. Cost is 200. Oh man, come on. I need other stuff done. I need to get this water clean. And into this tank here. If I build the air community screw, can that be connected? Of course not. Oh, actually... No, that's right. Because we want that if we want to get to there, but we don't need it. I mean, we could take it to there. Oh, they got a cat. I just missed what that said. We're not researching anything. Hang on. Oh, that's that thing. Yeah, we're not doing that. Come on. Increase the input. Let's increase the production of that. Okay, let's just check this. I just want to see. Alright, that's still trickling. We have nobody in here for power yet. We will need to. I need 3 people in there. We need water storage. Come on. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to fix that. Give me a chance. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh, okay. I can put it there. They don't give you enough space. Come on, guys. Really? No, I can't connect that. Okay, can you all get scrap, please, for a minute? Okay, so that vote's been passed, but... I mean, that might have helped, but let's put that in. It would remove the depression thing, though, which I'm really concerned about right now. Oh, we didn't get enough scrap. Now, you could demolish stuff. The only problem is if it rains, these will become useful again. Yeah, it's one of those annoying things. We could maybe leave that one there. Because we probably don't need both anyway if we do this. So that's pour water, right? Okay, that can only have one input. So we'll leave that for now. What happened to the cow? I thought they said they caught a cow. Not caught a cow. They killed a cow. Where'd the food go? Now, of course, we're short of expedition people. But how can I send them out? There's no food. Hang on. We need somebody in the power thing. I don't even know if this is enough power. Why is it suspended? Out of working hours? You can take 4 food. Enjoy. Okay, so what happens if we go here? I don't really understand. Hang on. Right. So we can either have food or water, or I don't know if you can do both at the same time. Maybe you can. In the desolate aftermath of civilization's collapse, a post-apocalyptic farm stands as a beacon of resilience in a barren world. Amongst fields choked with weeds and the remnants of crumbling infrastructure, determined survivors toil to coax life from the scorched earth. Okay. That doesn't help you, though, because there's no point you going there, I don't think. Oh, well, you can, but hang on. Wait. Oh, for God's sakes. Come here. Oh, my God. Go there. There's nothing to collect there. It's not built, you fool. Sometimes I don't know what you think. What was that? What was that noise? It sounded like bullets. It sounded like gunshot. What the hell was it? Okay, so you've got pretty much no water in there. But you've got no water in there, so there's no point me doing that just yet. Detent. Though everyone still has different ideas about the best course for our community, the fear of a common enemy presented by the mutated creatures has brought everyone slightly closer together. Now that things are clearly life and death, it's hard to be quite as angry at our fellow survivors. Perhaps there is a silver lining to all of this. Understood. Well, that's good. A citizen has died from water contamination. The group has failed. You bloody idiots! God, you're hopeless hunters. What are you doing? This is only producing 5 power. Are you kidding me? I need 500 scrap for a solar panel power. Jeez. Oh my god. Seriously, man, this game it's killing me. You're killing me. What? Oh, hopefully that's from last time, isn't it? Please? It's not again. Okay, well, we're not calling out, because I don't know what the hell happened, so we're going to approach with stealth. Because it didn't clearly say what the heck happened, but it mustn't have been good. Okay, hang on, something... Okay, so that increases our water collector. Alright, what else do we have that's useful? We haven't really got a farm, because I'm assuming it doesn't count as a farm, it's an animal farm. Storage, who cares? Well, we could boost the power on the windmill. We could also improve our... what do you call it? Medical. Alright, let's upgrade the wind power. Get something going here. You still got... See, you're still getting water. This is the problem, but it's not much. Alright, if I destroy that connection... Hang on, here's the problem. An Archimedes screw... Oh no, it can feed several locations. I thought it could only do one. We still haven't got the power. There's no point. Just leave it. I'll have to sort it out once we got everything else fixed. Okay, we sneak up to the entrance. Inside we see 2 men, one in a hammock, the other with his back to us. 2 deadly looking swords lie next to them. We rush in, kick their weapons away. Defenseless, they beg us not to harm them, offering us some food. Before we leave, we bind their hands and feet. 400 scrap, 200 food. Nice, we needed that. Passing by a tennis court, we enter the main house. The open plan layout could accommodate a great portion of our citizens, but from a framed family photo, it seemed only 4 people and a pampered dog lived here. The technology is baffling. With screens and kitchen devices we cannot fathom. What should we do? Check the house from top to bottom. It's clearly been plundered. Let's move on. No, check it. You never know what you're going to find. Yeah, I know the power's not working. I'm trying to solve it. You guys aren't giving me any more scrap. Come on, give me scrap, 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 scrap. Ah, damn. Group of hunters have successfully hunted down a cow. Well, good. We need the food. That's not much, though. Our community is beset again by an attack from a terrible diseased creatures. This time, though, they have a different target. Our domesticated animals. Well, we don't have any. We're a bit more prepared this time around. We lack many technological augmented defenses, though, leaving us alone in our fight against the beasts. We only managed to fight them off after they've done plenty of damage and sunk their teeth into plenty of our animal companions. Plenty of us are wounded in the attack too, though fortunately none of us seem to have been bitten. But plenty of our livestock certainly have been. Remembering what happened to the last of us that was bitten, we can only assume the worst. Oh, you're going to make me destroy all the food, aren't you? Minus 300 food, minus 200 scrap, minus 300 water, and minus 2 animals. Well, we didn't have any animals, so no loss there. But there goes supplies. The game that keeps on giving. Oh, what now? Chemical weapons. Research advanced houses. Who cares? One of our hunters claims that while tracking prey very far from home, he came across an old world ruin full of vats of liquid. He tasted some, and though the substance tasted bitter, it didn't harm him. His canine hunting companion, on the other hand, had barely taken a sip of the same liquid before it had keeled over and died. The monstrous creatures that constantly ravage our settlement look like great diseased wolves. Perhaps we should send an expedition to this location to investigate whether the substance could prove useful in our struggle to keep them away from us. Sure. A silver bullet. Okay, so we can now do advanced houses, which I am not going to bother with. Thank you. You require our attention twice. Okay, you're all sick. Where were we? Here. Yeah, opening cabins. As expected, we find little of use. However, we do discover a hidden cabinet behind a sliding panel with several guns inside. And you turn it to scrap. Why don't you just use them as guns? We emerge onto a rooftop terrace, complete with a jacuzzi and bar area with views to the distant mountains. Even in its current state, it feels luxurious. We rest a moment on the sun lounges and take in the view. While the house has been looted, we've seen enough to know how differently the rich and the poor lived. It irks us, but also gives us some ideas of how we might improve our own living conditions. We can now research the house advanced. Nice. Right, so we've got Metro, Biker Bar. Oh, or University. Well, let's go to Metro. Yes, they're all complaining that they've got no food, and that means that people are going to want to leave soon if we do not solve this problem. I really didn't need that loss of scrap because that's just really annoying. No, I want that research to finish. Okay, that's done. Now, let's also boost that. But let's reduce you for a minute. I want more scrap. Because I want to get in the solar panels. So is that running? We have exactly enough. Okay, so we're starting to get more water. What? Oh, you've got a shortage. Well, you're pretty full though, so we could wait. Hang on. So I'm just wondering if we do that connection now. Destroy that connection. Okay, they can still take from that, but it won't be as efficient. Silver bullet, find the chemicals. How are we going to do that? Alright. We still need to solve this food thing. Oh god. Although none of us were too seriously injured in the most recent attack, our domestic animals suffered greatly. Just culling those that seem to have been bitten must not have been sufficient. Despite that, the disease seems to have started to spread. Disgusting tumorous growths are emerging on most of our animals. I don't have any animals. Ah, my god, the story can't adapt to the fact that I don't have animals. Even those that remained unharmed during the attack. The monstrous beast must be suffering from some sort of disease that they spread to those that bite. We'll have to just let the disease run its course and hope for the best. Cull them all again. Well, I don't have any, so why would I pick that? You're going to kill 2 animals I don't have, but you're going to make people unhappy? I'm going to go for immunity because I don't see what the problem is. I don't have any freaking animals. The game just can't handle it. Oh, we've got a goat. Well, we don't have a goat. We've killed a goat. Because I can't afford to actually capture any. Hang on. Where are you? We also need... We probably need to actually do that out thing first. Hang on, let me think this through. So we've got water. Let's do that. Okay, it's food. And this silver bullet, find chemicals. Alright, Metro. These man-made tunnels are impressive and span the entire urban area. The metal tracks hint at high-speed travel to and from different locations around the city, and it's evident from the abandoned carriages that they were designed to carry many passengers. It's hard to imagine this place full of people rushing to get home and go about their daily lives. The street is blocked by a toppled building. Abandoned cars stripped apart lie amongst the rubble. We take some steps leading down into a large underground room. Shafts of light pierce the caved-in roof and old screens hang from cables or lie smashed and broken on the floor. What should we do? Search the area for anything useful. Continue looking for a way to bypass the fallen building. We'll search. Okay, so we don't have enough. Oh, okay. Electrical hazard. The modifications made to our windmills help us repel... I didn't do any modifications to the windmills. What are you talking about? Help us repel the beasts, but they're not without their downsides. A small group of citizens has just been severely shocked by a stray arcing current, hurting all of them bad. Okay, surely this is a bug. Seriously, I deliberately chose not to do this. Why am I now being punished for it? Hurting all of them badly. The naturalists protest greatly at this, claiming that the danger posed by these devices is not worth the benefit and that using them to defend against the beast contravenes nature. I didn't pick this game. This is just cheap. This is bad. Alright, I'm being punished for something I didn't choose to do. I deliberately chose not to do the windmill. Why does it think I did? Okay, well, whatever, we've got to fight through it. Enduring the danger of these devices is the price we pay to bolster our defenses against the beast. Now, they're both pretty high. Limit windmills. Placate the naturalist by promising to reduce our reliance on the windmills. Limit windmills quest will commence. No, I need the windmills. I need the windmills. Stop bugging me. Why are we in this menu now? Okay, because they need to be. Okay, we spent some time rummaging through the rubble. The search yields very little until we manage to break apart a machine that says tickets in faded writing. We strip it of parts but find little else and swiftly move on. A broken mechanical stair leads down onto a dark platform. Metal tracks run the length of the area and hint at an old suburban travel network. We are amazed. Further along the tracks are two carriages, crushed and twisted in what must have been a violent collision. What should we do? Use scrap to make torches and explore the carriages, or ignore the carriages and continue along the tunnel. No, explore. I'm sure I'll regret it, but please explore. We quickly light the torches and enter the carriage. As we move through the carriage, we encounter perhaps 40 corpses strewn amongst broken glass and twisted metal, as well as a few half-filled bottles. We find many small rectangular devices. It seems that almost everyone carried one. Clearly a mobile phone, which they don't know what they are. The tunnel is pitch black, and the track makes walking cumbersome. Something growls and runs off into the darkness. Finally, we reach another platform, almost identical to the last. We take some time examining faded maps on the wall and realize that this labyrinth of tunnels once spanned an entire city. Oh, here we go. Creatures return. The creatures return yet again, damaging parts of our community and tearing open our food stores. We fight them off eventually, but something must be done about them. Understood. Well, I'm glad I haven't been capturing animals because we wouldn't have any. But luckily I haven't. That's what I mean. The game at this stage is really not encouraging you to use some of these facilities properly because it's just not worth it. You're just going to lose all your animals all the time. And it's like, well, what's the point? Cover the citizens' need for food even more efficiently. We were doing the solar thing. I think I'll leave it at the moment. Where are we going to get this poison? The university or the biker bar? Okay. Yeah, we did that. We emerge onto the streets, perhaps a mile from where we entered. We can learn something from the efficiency with which our ancestors link one location to another. On a smaller scale, we can use similar techniques in our camp. We can research... what, are you going to build conveyor belts for your food distribution? It's a bit of a stretch, that one, I think. But anyway. I mean, it's right there. I'm just worried about the time on that. That's the only problem. Especially considering it's the silver bullet. And we still don't have a solution to the food because... Wait, how do you do that? Do we have to send somebody there? So if we send somebody there, we can build that, can we? Maybe we should have done that. Damn it. Oh well, it's too late now. We're too far away. Can we have some rain, please? Just give me some rain. Well, actually, that doesn't help our food, but... I'm a bit worried about how many sick people we have, but... Are they sick? Because... There's only one person in the medical center. Silver bullet thing's getting low. Biker bar. A faded sign saying choppers and a few burnt up motorcycles suggests this was once a place where a certain type of people gathered. A small community or tribe perhaps, not unlike our own. It's isolated enough to require the use of their steel horses to arrive. We approach the main door which hangs on its hinges. This place looks like it was beyond the law, even back in its day. We enter quickly to get off the street. Halfway down a short corridor, there is a door covered with old bloody handprints. What should we do? Head directly to the main room. Explore the cloakroom. Let's explore the cloakroom. We slowly enter, squinting in the darkness. A pile of old corpses, mostly bones and stringy tissue, lie heaped on floorboards stained with old blood. An abandoned shotgun lies on the floor. Whatever happened, it was long ago. We pick through their pockets, finding knives, keys, chains, and sturdy leather jackets. 150 scrap. The main room has a long bar and several green tables upon which rest bowls and sticks, suggesting it was some sort of bar game. There's a balcony from which a corpse still hangs, a bunch of keys attached to his belt. What should we do? Climb the stairs and pull the corpse up to get the keys. Use one of the gaming sticks from the table to prod the keys. Let's use the gaming sticks. Okay, what's happening in our little abode? We seem to have power. We seem to have water. We seem to have not food. What are we researching? Oh, we don't have many people researching because we are trying to do the scrap. Increases of solar. I'm just wondering. It's going to take away from things, but I'm wondering if we change this to do the expedition party. It's 22 hours though. That's a lot of time. What's that? 17. But it's only because we've only got one person in here. I mean, the power's still buzzing, but we've got enough, just. Hello, where have you gone? Okay, we lost somebody in there. That's not good. We got in there. It says we're making 3.2k. That doesn't sound right. Is that seriously how much water we're making? That sounds wrong. Hang on. We do not need 4 people in there for the piddly amount of water we're going to get in there. There's no way. Okay, so we wanted 1 person in there. Just going to boost that back up 1. We could push for more scrap, but we could also push... Oh, we lost somebody in the community thing. Fine. Do that. Come on, we got to find these damn chemicals too. Oh, great. What are you drinking contaminated water for? I've got good water now, haven't I? Well, I've got poor water. Oh, we got a cow. Cool. Cook it. Eat it. Advanced water distribution. Did we get that from the pub? Okay. Refugee camp, stadium, old mill. I think we need to go to the university. But the bloody old mill's right there. Oh, anyway, yeah, we didn't read this. Instead of the keys falling, the whole bottom part of his body tears off and falls. We dive aside. One of us cuts ourselves and some broken glass on the floor. We investigate the bar area, examining the various pumps that we use to serve the patrons. Using the keys, we go down to the cellar. We take a while looking at how everything worked. And now we can do the advanced water. Nice. Yeah, I don't think the old mill's going to have anything. Refugee camp's not going to have anything. The stadium, I don't see that. It's got to be the university. And we want to build that because that's going to give us some food, which we need. Right. Now, we could do solar. We will need a worker for that, though. That's my only reluctance. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking we don't. Hold on to the scrap. Get this research done. Speed this up. Okay. Now, let's go back. So we were going to boost that even though we don't have one. Okay, resume that. Oh, you failed to get a sheep. Okay. Now, do we have to take the supplies that are needed? Or how does it work? Like, if we look at this, they want 400 scrap, 400 contaminated water. But what's this also here? This 200 scrap. Do you need that as well? That's what I'm not sure of. Because that would be like that'd be like 600 scrap. You know, take some food. And then it'd be like, like 400. I can't take that much. Reduce our food, I could. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Okay, we don't need that. We could do that, but I'm still keen. We don't have any depressed, but I don't know. Why are these expedition people taking so long? Okay, you go there. Yes, there's no food to eat. I'm sorry, guys. How? There's no food. How do you die from contaminated food when there's no food? That's just bizarre, man. University. It's difficult to envisage a time when people would do nothing at all day but study. This complex is vast and seems to have offered its attendees the opportunity to advance in anything from chemicals, painting, and writing to more physical activities where large crowds could watch. School may be out, but we can learn a lot from this place. The university gate hangs on its hinges. Conveniently, there is a map of the campus laid out before us on a fading board. We decide on a route and head through the reception to the canteen area. A clattering noise from the kitchens halts us in our tracks. Explore the kitchen and see what made the noise, scan the refectory, and continue quietly on. We'll explore the kitchen. Ah, great. We see several dog-like creatures with yellow eyes gnawing on what appears to be a human rib cage. Someone says they are coyotes. They rush at us, snarling, and we manage to escape by jamming the door. One of our members receives several bites to the back of their legs. A room labelled biology catches our eye. Inside we see an area once designated to growing plants. They are all dead now, and the soil in the pots is cracked and dry. We spot something wedged between a heavy cabinet. What should we do? Attempt to move the heavy cabinet by forming a lever with some scrap, or ignore it, whatever. No, do the scrap, come on. Ah, God. The creature returned yet again, damaging parts of our community and tearing open our food stores. We fight them off eventually, but something must be done about them. I know! Yeah, we've got no food for them to take. Good luck to them. Funny, isn't it? Okay. Have we paused? We have. Hang on. You're not going to do a pop-up? Right. So, how do you do this? So we have to do this first? We build that. Right. Well, we're going to definitely do the water in case we can only do one. We do that. So I can do both. Unfortunately, there's nothing there, so we can't gather anything. So do we just hang here for a while, gather some stuff, and then come back? You can now vote for get out your buckets. What? Exterminators. The disease now spreading throughout the animals of our encampment is threatening to destabilize our entire community. Meanwhile, we're still dealing with repeated attacks by the wolf creatures, and there are ever-increasing calls to do something directly about the problem. But some of our hunters claim to have spotted what they believe is the beast's den. With our newly discovered poison... Did we get a poison? We might be able to launch an expedition to strike out at the heart of the problem and finally do something about these creatures once and for all. It's too dangerous. We'll just have to continue to endure their attacks. We may not be able to stay camped here for much longer anyways. Hunt them down. We'll hunt down the beast once and for all. Hunt them down. Quest will commence. Okay. You know, this would be really good to see after I see what actually happened, because it's like, okay, so clearly we found the chemicals, but I wasn't told that. So I'm assuming we found it at the university, did we? Okay, we spent some time making a lever and shifting the cabinet. The cabinet is heavy and one of our party gets his fingers crushed when trying to remove the object. A second attempt reveals it to be an old packet of tomato seeds. It's been costly, but we can use this back at home at our farm. Well, we don't have a farm. I would like to build a farm, but we built a stupid animal farm instead. We exit through the rear of the university. There are several structures whose concept is so alien to us, the purpose seems surreal. It's the sports complex that and comprises an area much larger than our settlement, reserved for diversion and competition alone. We take some time to look around. By exploring things called tennis courts, football pitch and baseball field, we see that our ancestors were just as competitive as us, except we compete for life. They did so for shiny medals. It gives our struggle more meaning, and we grit our teeth with renewed determination. We have discovered the law, get your buckets out. During rainfall, citizens will gather the contaminated water. Well, great, we haven't got any rainfall, have we? What's that got to do with the chemicals? Where did we find the damn chemicals? So there's a gymnasium there. We've still got those ones. And these guys are doing whatever they're doing. Okay, I don't really understand what happened there, but it's 3 hours to the gymnasium. Where did we get the chemicals from? I'm confused. Fully explore the mutant wolves' den. Hunt them down. Well, how do we do that? Does that just like happen? Alright, well, I guess we'll start voting on it anyway, regardless. And that's still doing that. Don't have any scrap, still don't have any food. Things are not good. I mean, I would like to bring some of this back. I don't know how long to wait. Gymnasium. Oh, we've had this one before. Oh, okay. Which one do we want to do? The rowing machine, the bench press. Bench press, I think, came out bad. We did the rowing machine. I can't remember if anybody got hurt. So let's do the leg press. I think that's what we did last time. This must just happen because I don't know how you do it otherwise. Unless the hunting party is doing it? Yeah, I don't really know. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is let's gather that. Let's gather that. And then we'll bring you guys back home. Oh, hang on. Stop, 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 stop. This is truly a sadistic piece of equipment. Even so, our legs are warm from the walk and... yeah, I think that's all right. We enter the locker rooms. Okay, that's right. So we did open Butcher's locker. I don't know if that has an impact, but... And... yes, we get keys, and then we do whatever we do to leave. Failed to get a cow. Great. It's not like we need food, guys. We definitely don't need food. Beast exterminated. After having successfully exterminated the beast, they should trouble us no longer with their attacks, but their vicious bite has already left its mark on our community. Each day the terrible plague spreads yet further. Understood. You have completed the research of the power output increase. Okay, you can now vote for eat some soup. Okay. Is this the gymnasium people? Okay, yeah. Alright. So we get this Eat some soup thing. Citizens' daily food needs are reduced by 10, but daily water needs are increased by 5. Well, that's not too bad. We have no water. But if we come back, we're going to have no food. I'm going to push on. Right. Let's do that one. I think we'll do... I mean, we could do these, but... yeah, let's just do our health. Because our health is not good. And we don't have a person working in there or there, which is not good. Damn. So maybe what we'll do is we'll drop that. And do that. Yes. Okay. Now, I assume once we get these guys back, we just send them off again? Now, do we send them with supplies? Or do we just go... Why are you drinking contaminated water? I don't understand what you people are doing. Is there not enough pool water? What are you doing? And where did you come from? From there. Okay. So now comes the problem. Do you have to send them off with supplies? I'm going to try not to. Wait, did they not go because I did that? Oh, we got to go. In addition to our other troubles, more of our animals are dying from the plague that initially spread from the bite of the monstrous creatures. Despite our best efforts to stem the tide of disease, all our livestock seem to be falling ill, even new ones that we tried to domesticate from the wild. Some of us worry that the surrounding territory itself has been tainted by the diseased creatures at this point, dooming any future efforts to overcome the plague. Well, we don't have any animals. Yeah, so... Right, they've got no supplies to gather, so what are they... Why are they waiting? Okay. So you go there. Old mill. This place was once, even at the time of the disaster, miraculously was old, even at the time of the disaster. Miraculously, the huge water wheel remains intact, even if the river which fed it has long since dried up. We should make use of everything nature provides when attempting to bring power to our camp. The building is run down, but the large water wheel attached to the side over a dried up river draws our interest. We hear a click behind us and turn to see we are surrounded by 4 unsavory looking men with guns. They force us inside and lock us in a cage, demanding to know where our camp is. What should we do? Threaten them? Bargain with them? Clearly we can't do that. Plead with them. I think we're stuffed. Plead with them. We feel ashamed, but it seems the only thing we can do. Maggie Fleming died from damage. They spit on the ground, sensing our fear. They pull one of us from the cage and hold a gun to his head, demanding again the location of our camp. When we refuse to answer, they beat him so badly he does not get back up. Time passes and night falls. 2 of them leave, 2 remain. They are drinking something and gambling with some bones. We ask to play. If we lose, we will lead them to our camp. If we win, they must let us go. We think they will refuse, but they are bored and drunk. Laughing, they agree. One of us is released from the cage and given the bones. They watch with their guns on their laps. What should we do? Throw the bones on the table, trust to luck, throw the bones in his face, and try to grab a gun. Yeah, do that. Okay, a player throws the bones in his opponent's face and leaps. He catches him off guard and the gun clatters to the floor, and within our reach, the other guard shoots our citizen in the head, but we have the other gun and force them to unlock the door. When we are out, we kill them quietly in case the other men are close by. Before we leave, we quickly examine the internal mechanisms behind the wheel, investigating the cogs and the turbines. We hurriedly take down notes. Another dead person? Beacon of hope. Even among the scatter, far-flung survivors of the wasteland, the monstrous beasts we have just vanquished were once widely hated and feared. As news slowly spreads of our victory, some survivors have started to trickle into our settlement in the belief that our society, capable of defeating the beasts, must be a powerful society indeed, capable of keeping them safe. We can only hope we are not unknowingly luring them to their death from the ever-worsening plague. Oh, we got 10 new people. Interesting. Hang on, our expedition people are there. So, we gather. I mean, we could wait and gather more. Should we gather to fill our supplies? That's the thought. But then again, people are going to want us back as quick as possible, aren't they? Okay, let's get them back home with the supplies. Alright, we can now do the water mill, which is power. That is good. We'll keep pushing those guys on. So, should we just go straight to that? No, keep doing that, actually. Right, now, let's just think this through, because we still don't have any water in these stupid things. We could definitely bulk that up. We've got enough people in there. We can bulk that up. Got enough people in there. I mean, feel free to put a person in there. Should we get more scrap? How many people we got? So we'll finish that, then we'll move to the water mill. because that'll help a lot with our power. We've got enough housing. We just don't have food. We just don't have any food. I mean, we could pull that down and put a regular farm in. Couldn't we? You can still have your hunter's lodge killing things. I'm tempted. I am tempted to do that. Because we do have a regular farm, right? Yeah. Otherwise, we'd have to start capturing animals. And with this disease going around, there's no point having animals right now. So I'm gonna destroy that. And I'm gonna build a regular bloody... Oh, you're kidding me. Now you're gonna tell me you can't build a regular farm there. Oh, is that only for animals? It's not a different size, is it? No, it looks the same size. You're kidding me. Okay, so the game prevents you from doing it. They don't want you to. Okay. Oh, why are you trying to build the same thing again? Oh, well that really sucks. Alright, well... Yeah. I guess we'll have to work that out later. So that's a real hindrance, that is. Okay. Well, they're really guiding you in how you need to play the game. That is for damn sure. And it's not always for the best. But it is what it is. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know if you think we can get through this. And tell me if I'm doing things wrong. And you've found better ways to do things or whatever else. You know, let me know. And I guess we'll see what happens in the next video. But yeah, I read all the comments, answer every comment as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.